Brett Gardner is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold a glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
In now, Tyler Wade, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Altuve for one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Now here's the pitch. 2-0.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Here's Didi Gregorius. Career numbers against Will Harris. He's 1 for 2. Ball 1.
Nope. That's inside.
Ready with the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now his swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And that'll get down for a base hit.
This guy is so strong. He just fought that ball off the left field. I know it's a little bit of a blooper right now, but it's going to be a line drive in the books when you look back.
Ken Giles enters from the pen now as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings.
Giles.
Giancarlo Stanton now as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1, and looking to improve on a 1 for 5 effort so far. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike two.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Grounder down the line at third. On to first, and that'll be a bitter pill to swallow for this home crowd as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's a sweet win, especially on the road. They took the lead in the top of the 13th and held onto it in the bottom to secure this win.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The Houston Astros pick up win number 20 on the year. Charlie Morton earns his third win of the year. And a welcome to those of you just joining us today on MLB Network. You've come to us at the right time. The New York Yankees are batting here in the bottom of the inning, looking to send these fans home happy with a walk-off win. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball left side. Bregman has it, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Strand a pair. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Here's George Springer. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. 2 for 3. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. The 0-2 home. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Another 1-2 delivery. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Stepping in is Josh Reddick, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. In there for strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Back up the middle, taken in by Gregorius. Throw gets him, 2 down. Evan Gattis now standing in. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike. 0-1. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Dylan Betances enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 68, Dylan Betances.
The 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
But he is not seeing the ball at all. He's already got 3 strikeouts. If he strikes out here, that's when you start calling the eye doctor.
And the slurve can't find the zone, and it's 2-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Aaron Judge.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. windup and the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
1-2.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Again, a 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Here's Todd Frazier now, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Bases are empty, one man out. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. It's a solo home run for Todd Frazier. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get into extra innings, you're always looking for that one guy to step up and be that hero. And this guy was the hero tonight. What does he do? Steps up with a walk-off home run to end this thing in extras.
Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the top player of the game.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Starting in the AL East, the Toronto Blue Jays pitched well, allowing 3 hits as they took down the visiting Braves 4-0. The Tampa Bay Rays combined for a 4-hitter as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland.
And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. The New York Yankees are trying to hold their 1-run lead here in the 9th, but that's very much hanging in the balance with the tying run in scoring position. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
The center fielder, number 6.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. Lifetime line against Chapman, 1 for 5. And there's ball 4, so the bases are loaded, and we'll see how the infield decides to play it here. With Merrifield next to hit. He's got the potential tying run at third, the winning run at second base. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Aroldis Chapman, they call him the Cuban Missile. Well, he needs to start firing some bullets right here. He's in trouble, but I wouldn't bet against him getting out of this mess.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Bird is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
The first baseman, number 35.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, as he's got a chance to be the hero. Tying run at third, winning run at second. In there, no balls and a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Grounded back up the middle. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. One run is scored. And the Royals are going to win this one in walk-off style. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through.
Just one man on base.
And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Giancarlo Stanton may be looking to go deep here as he and his team trail by 1 here in the 9th. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Here it comes on 0-2. Way outside. 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Aaron Judge. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. The changeup right on the outside corner for a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. And he swings and misses. A good pitch there, and the Yankees are down to their final strike now.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Ooh, that was a close check swing. Look, 2 outs, 2 strikes in the ninth. We're still alive. That was almost the way we're going to end the game. Nice holdup.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gordon is there. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfest. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common.
And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Brett Gardner bats here with the game on the line in the ninth. Tying run stands in scoring position, so a base hit here could even things up. And a pitch out, but Ellsbury stays put.
Play ball.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And there's ball 4, so the bases are loaded, and we'll see how the infield decides to play it here. Striding in once again, Austin Romine. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Greg Bird will get a chance to really deliver off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the bases loaded and nobody out. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. He's got the potential tying run at third, the winning run at second base. Comes set and the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm getting one ball.
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Not on that one as it's fouled away, and the count holds at 1-2. Yes, he can. A swing and a miss, and that's a big out, number 1. Ready for another shot now. Didi Gregorius. He's got the potential tying run at third, the winning run at second base. Fly ball out toward right field. Cabrera's there, and he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-2 ball game. Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as the left-hander starts to throw. The 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And this one's in the dirt.
1-2.
Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the Greg Bird will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. Previous history against Dellin Betances. Hitless in 3 at-bats. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here's the 0-1. Back up the middle, and Moustakas is aboard. It's a base hit. With that, the Royals have their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Tell you, Matt, I get excited when I see that. I don't understand why more guys don't do it. They shift it over to one side. You just take the ball and shoot it to left field like he did right there. That was pretty.
Now a bunt attempt here. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here.
Up next for the Royals, left fielder.
Ready to take his hacks again, Brandon Moss, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Jaime Garcia, a 6. Foot 2-inch left-hander jogs in to take over on the hill.
Jaime Garcia.
The 1-0. Way in front of a great slider that time.
When he is on, that slider is one of the best pitches in all baseball. That's why he's so tough to those lefties.
The 1-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here now is Chesler Cuthbert. The head-to-head line against Garcia. 1 for 3. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measure the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
The 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Ellsbury is there, and he puts this one away for Alcides Escobar. He's going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Brian Flynn comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Giancarlo Stanton is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Hey, pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
And a rather easy first out.
Now batting.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Here's big Aaron Judge, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Oh, that was a good-looking slider to hit. It kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
And he takes strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Swing and a liner. Foul. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And this is the case of a guy taking one for the team. I think he could have gotten out of the way of this one, but he leans into it and puts himself on board. Now he represents the winning run, so it's a good move.
Here's Todd Frazier now as he'll take a look at ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. The 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, you clearly have a guy scuffling right now on the mound. Look, he hit the last batter, and then he's falling behind here. As a hitter, you just got to sit there and look for one specific pitch before you swing.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. In the dirt. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch. Now the 3-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Digging in and looking for more, Aaron Hicks. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Oh, and this is lined into center field. It's down for a base hit. Judge is digging for home. And the winning run will score as they walk off with a 3-2 victory.
Well, that at-bat shows clearer than anything that some guys, they have that clutch gene and some guys just don't. He brings home the winning run from second and is being absolutely mobbed by his teammates. What a finish.
So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Yeah, he delivered when it mattered most with the walk-off base hit, so better get his recognition. I just hope his guys didn't pummel him too hard when they went out there celebrating on the field.
Our final line score.
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Starting in the AL East, the New York Yankees knocked out 10 hits as a team as they grabbed the walk-off win over the Royals, 3-2. The Rangers combined to allow only 4 hits as they took down the Red Sox on the road, 3-1. The Twins hit 3 long balls as they blew out Baltimore, 7-1. The Tampa Bay Rays snapped their 7-game losing streak as they defeated the visiting Angels, 5-2. Travis Shaw had a great day driving in 5 on 3 hits, helping lead the Brewers to a victory over Toronto, 9-4. Anthony DeSclafani grabbed the victory, his 4th of the year, as Cincinnati took care of the Indians, 3-2. The Miami Marlins finished off a 2-game sweep as they defeated the A's in Oakland, 2-1. The Astros got 11 overall hits as they defeated the visiting Tigers, 4-3. The Atlanta Braves went deep 4 times as they sank the visiting Buccos 13-2. Welcome, everyone, to this Memorial Day edition of Inside the Show. Looking first at the American League East, Giancarlo Stanton was clutch with the bat in his hands, driving in 5 runs on 3 hits, as the Pinstripes took care of the A's 6-2. He extended his hitting streak to a modest 6 straight games. Heading into today, the Yankees sit in first place in the American League East Division, and the Athletics sit in last place in the American League West Division. Eduardo Rodriguez grabbed win number 6 on the year as the Red Sox downed the Mariners 4-2. He is among the AL leaders in wins. Looking at the standings, the Red Sox are in 3rd place in the AL East, while the Mariners are in 2nd place in the AL West. The Toronto Blue Jays completed a 3-game series sweep as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 4-1. At the moment, the Blue Jays sit in 2nd place in the American League East Division, and the Rangers sit in 4th place in the American League West. Miguel Sano launched 2 home runs and added 5 RBIs to his total as Minnesota took care of the Rays 8-2. He is among the American League leaders in home runs. As of today, the Twins are in 4th place in the AL Central, and the Rays sit in last place in the American League East Division. The Orioles allowed only 5 hits as they got a win over the Astros in Houston, 2-0. Heading into today, the Astros sit in 3rd place in the American League West Division, And the Orioles sit in 4th place in the American League East Division. Michael Fulmer got the win, throwing 8 innings, allowing 1 earned run, leading the Tigers to the win over the White Sox 5-3. He currently has the most shutouts among pitchers in the American League. Right now, the White Sox sit in last place in the American League Central Division, while the Tigers are in 2nd place in the AL Central. The Royals combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 4-2. Also from Cleveland, Corey Kluber racked up his 1,000th career strikeout in yesterday's action. At the moment, the Indians are in 3rd place in the AL Central, and the Royals are leading the American League Central Division. JT Realmuto added 3 RBIs to his total as the Marlins took care of the Angels 3-2. Looking at the standings, the Marlins sit in 4th place in the National League East Division, while the Angels are leading the AL West. The Nats brought out the brooms in a 3-game sweep as they bested the visiting Padres 8-5. As of today, the Nationals are atop the National League East Division, while the Padres sit in last place in the National League West Division. The Reds total 11 hits as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 6-5. Right now, the Phillies are in last place in the NL East, while the Reds sit in 2nd place in the National League Central. Domingo Santana dominated at the dish with 2 long balls and 6 RBIs as the Brewers pushed past the Diamondbacks 9-3. At the moment, the Brewers are in 3rd place in the NL Central, and the Diamondbacks sit in 2nd place in the National League West Division. The Mets totaled 11 hits as a team as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 5-3. Looking at the standings, the Pirates are in last place in the NL Central, and the Mets are in 2nd place in the NL East. The Cards finished off a 3-game sweep as they toppled the Rockies 9-2. Heading into today, the Rockies are atop the NL West, and the Cardinals are in 1st place in the NL Central. The Cubs had 12 hits as a team as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 4-1. Right now, the Dodgers are in 3rd place in the NL West, while the Cubs sit in 4th place in the National League Central Division. The Braves knocked out 10 hits as a team as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 8-5. The win was their 5th straight as a team. As of today, the Giants sit in 4th place in the National League West, while the Braves sit in 3rd place in the National League East Division. So that'll do it for today on Inside the Show. Enjoy your Memorial Day holiday, and we'll see you again tomorrow.
If you're just tuning into us this evening on MLB Network, you couldn't have chosen a better time. The New York Yankees are looking to wrap this thing up, but with a one-run lead and the middle of the order due up, this thing is by no means over. And he takes ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, he's got himself in a good count right now. Down one, he's probably looking for something to drive out of the ballpark, maybe tie this game up.
Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And, folks, this ball game is tied.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
First baseman, number 19, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
No outs, nobody on. Back up the middle. And gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one.
Well, they put the shift on him, overloading the right side, but they pitch him away. He shoots the ball that way and picks up a base hit to left field. I don't know why guys don't do that more often.
Here's Jonathan Scope now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. The winning run is at first base. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Well, he got ahead early 0-2, and he still gave him a little bit too much to work with, because that's why he's able to get a ground ball for a base hit.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Here's Seth Smith now. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
Aroldis Chapman. They call him the Cuban Missile. Well, he needs to start firing some bullets right here. He's in trouble, but I would bet against him getting out of this mess.
Foul tip held onto behind the plate. It's strike 2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
And he will take strike 3 called. And as big an out as you can ask for there, as the winning run stays at third with 2 away now. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. A 2-out hit would win it. Fastball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Now this is lined into right center. He comes through. And the Orioles are going to walk off winners.
And you know, these guys take their cue from their manager. He doesn't panic, so they don't panic. They just put those hard hats on and then go to work. They manufactured a couple of runs, and this game is theirs. That was a fun game.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East, Marco Estrada was untouchable on the mound, crafting an amazing no-hit performance, helping lead the Blue Jays over the Yankees 2-0. He is currently in the top 5 in the AL in shutouts. At the moment, the Blue Jays sit in second place in the American League East Division, and the Yankees are atop the American League East Division. The Baltimore Orioles had 12 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Red Sox 7-4. As of today, the Orioles are in 4th place in the AL East, while the Red Sox are in 3rd place in the AL East. The Indians put together 10 hits total as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 7-3. In other A's news, Yasmero Petit reached the 500 career strikeouts milestone. Heading into today, the Indians sit in 2nd place in the AL Central Division, and the Athletics sit in last place in the American League West Division. The Twins combined for 10 hits as a team as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 3-2. Right now, the beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East, Aaron Judge drove in an impressive 5 with 2 home runs as the Yankees disposed of the Rangers 6-3. He is currently among the RBI leaders in the American League. Looking at the standings, the Yankees are in 2nd place in the AL East, and the Rangers are in 4th place in the AL West. The Red Sox brought Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East, the Boston Red Sox hit 3 long balls as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 4-2. At the moment, the Rays sit in last place in the American League East Division, and the Red Sox sit in 1st place in the American League Eastern Division. The Stros sent 3 balls into the seats as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 5-0. As of today, the Blue Jays sit in 3rd place in the American League East Division, and the Astros sit in 3rd place in the American League West Division. Jose Barrios grabbed win number 9 this year as the Twins defeated the Orioles 3-0. He is among the AL leaders in wins. Heading into today, the Twins sit in 4th Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Looking first at the American League East, Daniel Robertson was just a home run short of the cycle as the Rays claim victory over the Orioles 6-2. Marcus Semien had a great day driving in 5 on 3 hits as the A's took care of the Blue Jays 14-4. Nick Vincent got his second W of the season, leading the Mariners over the Red Sox 4-3. Alex Gordon launched 2 home runs and added 5 RBIs to his total, leading the Royals to the win over the Tigers 14-1. They now have 5 straight wins. Doug Fister collected win number 3 this year, helping Texas push past the Marlins 7-1. The Astros totaled 13 hits as a team as they took the win in extra innings over the Phillies 4-3. The win was their 5th straight as a team. Jose Quintana got the win throwing 8 innings, allowing 1 earned run as the Northsiders took down the Southsiders 8-1. He is currently among the NL leaders in earned run average. The Rockies launched 3 home runs as they beat the Cardinals on the road 9-8. That now makes 8 straight wins for the team. The Braves snapped their 5-game losing streak as they made it a laugher against the Diamondbacks 7-1. The Los Angeles Dodgers pounded out 17 hits in this one as they pulverized the Twins 10-4. It was their 5th straight victory. The Padres got 12 hits in this one as they sealed the game with a walk-off win against the Mets 4-3. The Pittsburgh Pirates allowed 5 hits in the game as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 8-1. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.